Focus now. Mike Pompeo, former Secretary of State in Trump's first term and Fox News contributor. Great to see you. Could it be done? Can you expand the Abraham Accords given the strikes on Iran's nuclear facilities? Just game out. Where are we right now?
Well, Harris, it's great to be with you. Yes, of course it can be done. I think it's entirely possible, and I think it's likely to happen. It happens when America leads, when our allies in the region know they can trust us. It happens when we partner with our close ally, the nation of Israel. And it happens when we confront the problem set, which sits in Tehran, the Islamic Republic of Iran. That's what President Trump has done. And so I do think that there are many countries that want to recognize Israel. They want to normalize relationships with them for commercial reasons, for security reasons, and just because it makes good sense. And so I expect that the team, President Trump's team, is working hard to figure out which countries might go first. And I'm very hopeful this will be not only good for those countries, but really good for the United States, too. More security, more prosperity, less risk in the Middle East is really great for every American.
Are you surprised at all, given your experience in the first term with the now two-term president and what you know from so much expertise and experience in that part of the world, the Middle East? Are you surprised that we have gotten to a point where this is even part of the conversation now?
Harris, I did. I lived this. We had a handful of countries sign the Abraham Accords during the president's first term. We had a handful of others that were very close to having done it, and then we just ran out of time. I suspect we will see other countries. I'm not surprised that they are all talking about it. We shouldn't rule out the big Muslim countries in Asia and Pacific. Think of Indonesia, think of Malaysia, might also join the Abraham Accords. This would be a glorious thing for the world. Certainly good for Israel, but really good for us as well.
Yeah, no one ever mentions those other Muslim countries, but that's critically important as well. That would be monumental as well. Well, President Trump has said he doesn't think he'll need to extend his 90-day pause on tariffs. For most countries, it's set to expire July 9th, a week from Wednesday. He says while some countries have made deals, he will give others ultimatums on what they'll have to pay to do business with us. Watch.
It's so simple. We're sending letters out. I'd rather do it now. We made a deal pretty much with India. We made a deal with China. We made a deal with UK, great people. We made deals. But I'd rather just send them a letter, a very fair letter, saying, congratulations, we're going to allow you to trade in the United States of America. You're going to pay a 25% tariff or 20% or 40 or 50%. I would rather do that.
Secretary Pompeo, are we at the point where those countries know he's not kidding?
I think that's precisely right. I think that statement was a message to every country that's currently in conversation with the trade representative and with our Commerce Department and our Treasury Department. Get your act together. Let's go fast. Let's solve this. And then we can come to an accommodation that works for everyone. I think that's precisely what he was doing. He was telling them the clock is run. It's go time. Let's get these deals done.
Look, what's going to be the most challenging, in your opinion? I mean, if you can do a deal with China, I would think, well, who else is sitting out there that's not doing a deal? And then all of a sudden, Canada. Your thought?
You know, I suspect the most complicated is probably the EU. It's complicated not only because they have a set of non-trade barriers that are serious and real, but because you've got a couple dozen countries, each with its own interests. So I think that's the most complicated. I will say, Harris, I still worry about the Chinese Communist Party. I think what's been done so far is good, but make no mistake about it. These are folks who have cheated on every trade agreement we've ever entered into them. We need to make sure they not only signed a deal, but that they live by it and that it delivers on behalf of the citizens of the United States of America.
And keep 1,500 copies. I know you say they're duplicitous. Don't trust them. All right. Thank you for being with me.
It's great to be with you. So long.